So is so do every Mexican artist consider themselves a Chicano rapper?
No, I think this genre is so like vast now that I don't think none of the little homies consider themselves Chicano rappers. I've heard guys say like, don't label me that, you know. So, but there's probably homies that are, you know, that are in that lane like heavily, like because what I think identifies a Chicano rapper is like a L.A. You know, gangbang music, artists, you know, like a Capone, you know, a Payaso, if you're familiar with the Dukes, Payaso, Mr. Shadow, like,
Okay.
these are all gangster music, you know. So that was, I think, that genre. That's, to me, that's what I think it is. Now you got, like, different guys with different styles and it's a different era, and I don't know if they would consider themselves Chicano, even though they're Chicano homies. I think their influence is a little bigger and stronger than just
I don't see them
bald-headed Chicano homies.
I don't see the homies pack out stadiums though, man. I don't see the Mexican homies pack out stadiums and though, dog. Especially out in Oxnard back in the day. Mm-hmm. Go do a show, man. But then I noticed we was like kind of clicked up because we'd be out there, man. It would be cat like Capone.
Right.
A couple other cats, but it'd be packed, man. And the whole audience is Mexican, man. Mexicans are the biggest supporters of hip hop on the West Coast.
Oh, definitely.
You know, on the West Coast, and I tell everybody, you can't sleep on that, dog. That's undeniable. Now, you know, it ain't to say the brothers and sisters don't support this. Of course they do, right? But if you ain't gonna sell no units on the West Coast, if the Mexicans ain't buying your you go be short.
Wrong.
Yeah, you go be short.
Yeah, because it's just like, again, we have deep roots here. It's like we don't have no ties to Mexico. We don't understand it. Mm-hmm. We don't understand it. You feel me? So it's like, this is our culture, American culture. We eat hamburgers and chili fries at Tommy's, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of deal. We're at home, you know, you speak Spanish, you know all the dishes and things and your influence and all of that, but really you're, I think, motivated and raised by what your environment gives you, you know. And hip hop and West Coast hip hop was something that was prevalent for me, and I think a lot of my peers. You ask them, I mean, I've been to concerts at the House of Blues, and you look like, and it's all homies who like straight, nothing but barrios, gangbangers, homies. I went to a DJ Quick a House of Blues concert. I think we went twice. Someone invited me once, and then another homie invited me, and I'll go again. And the same, all homies. Like, you looked in the crowd, you'd be like, man, I need to be careful because it looked really active in there, but it told you what the strongest supportive market was. And if you go to an oldies concert, Art LeBeau, you know, who's playing the Delphonics, who's playing, all the legends,
right?
And who's there? You look, and it's a sea of Mexican Chicano people. You feel me? So
having a good time.
Definitely, the market is that. For me, I ain't never been embarrassed to say, man, I'm a swap meet rapper or a Chicano rapper. I don't care. I've traveled the world.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
You feel me? So,
back in the '90s, man, and the early 2000s, the swap meet rappers had all the bread. The homie Six Jackin', because I was Six Jackin'. I ain't talked to the homie in a minute.
Legend.
But Six Jackin' would come around making his rounds and have a knot in his pocket this damn big, nothing but 20s and 50s.
Legend.
Just dropping the shit off.
Dropping that consignment.
Yeah, getting that consignment off.
Yeah.
Swap meet rappers had the bread. Them was the rich homies.
And at that point, I don't even think consignment was an option. Like, at that point, the stores, they needed that dope.
Hell yeah, they could
they're
come.
Gonna cash you out. Their consignment might have been the first round of CDs. You know, the first.
Yeah, they made it back in. Shout out to the homie Juan. He had the Compton swap meet.
G-Code, yeah.
Yeah, Big Juan.
He was instrumental in influencing Southern California with fashion and music. I mean, I supplied him a gang of CDs for a long time, and I'm sure he had everybody's stuff there, you know, the G code and at the Delamo.
Yeah, all of those places, man, the Delamo swap meet, the Compton swap meet, man.
Yep.
Them places, man, probably generated hundreds of thousands of dollars, man, in just straight gangster rap.
Oh yeah, but hell yeah, swap meets was significant with rap sales, especially for West Coast artists. I don't know, you know, how swap meets or flea markets, you know, represented across the nation, but I know as far as the West Coast is concerned, them motherfuckers were staples, man.
Because
I would go to New York and find them when this, you know, in the heyday of the CD, you know, like there was stores, you know, everywhere. I'd go to the Oakland Swami, to the Fresno Swami, all the way east to Brooklyn. I'd be you know, Flatbush Avenue. They had some spots out there.
Niggas be outside with the. I come from the cassette days, so you know, you go to swap meet, nigga. They had every motherfucking cassette, nigga, from. I don't give a who it was.
they had everything.
Every motherfucking thing, and you might catch some 12 inches. You go to the Paramount swap meet, you get you some 12 inches and. That's why I bought my first Treacherous 3 record from Paramount Swap Meet.
The Paramount Swap Meet, the outdoor,
my music in there too. Some of the homies. So yeah, you know.
So you went through that whole so you went through that whole era too, where you was out there hustling your CDs and tapes.
Yes, CDs were big for us. CDs were big. I remember like I'd press up a box, you know, $100, and like the idea was you run into a homie, and then you start trading them like, hey, you know, this is my new one, and since he knew my selling, he'll take like 20, and then we'll trade, right? We'll trade. So then I had like, he had 20 of my new ones, and then if he needed some other catalog, he'd grab like another 10. So now he had 30. So then I get 30 from him, and then I go to the next homie and I get 30 from him. Meet up with this rapper, 30 from it. So now I had a variety. So when I go take that trip to Oakland, or I take a trip to, you know, Colorado or whatever, or even right here, Compton or Linwood, to a local CD spot, I mean, they were like, okay, wow, yeah, I'll take 5 of your new ones.
So you went and got some other people's dope to go sell.
Yeah, but then I also take that Shadow, and I also want Payaso, and I also want Mr. D, and I also, I mean, it was
It's a good way to flip.
Yeah.
Because you know, like you said, if I got 100 of my own, a nigga might say, well, give me 20 and I'm good. But if I got 10 of this nigga, I got 5 of this nigga, and they gonna be like, well, hold I don't got none of that.
Like Pinocchio, we gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.